Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to journal about some of the things I've been up to over the month of March. I have created several things that I wanted to document. So I'm starting with this page. I'm going to go ahead and stick this vintage linen printable down on my page. This is available in my Etsy shop. And then I had this envelope page, I guess, and I think it's from Happy Planner. I could be wrong, but I thought it was cool, and I thought that it would be good for the before and after photos that I have of my craft area. So I just moved my craft area downstairs so that I could easily access it. It was upstairs and I had to walk upstairs every time I needed something. So this is nice because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to do all that walking if I don't have to. So now I can just kind of sit in my living room and craft while I'm watching TV or whatever. So I literally fold this piece out and back in like 5,000 times in this video, so I apologize if it makes you seasick. But it literally just folds out like that, and there's also a backside to it. So these are little bits of ephemera that I had, and I have no idea which kits they're from, but this is like a little notepad type thing, so I wanted to stick that down. And then this is like a little chipboard piece that says create. So now I move on to the back of this envelope page, and I wanted to document a couple other things that I created. So this is a drawstring bag that I just made for a customer that purchased one of my journals, and I'm super proud of it, although the sewing is not perfect because I'm not the best sewer. And this is a quote that I got from a book, and I'm just rounding the corners of that so I can stick it in and it looks nice. So I just go ahead and commit to that page. And then this is a vintage linen printable, again from my shop, and I just printed it off really small so I can make a label out of it. So I printed those off on linen paper if you're interested. It makes the colors stand out a little bit more for some reason, and I just really love the way it looks because it has like a texture, like a linen texture. So this is some handmade paper and this is the second time I've made handmade paper. I made it out of paper scraps. So I stick that down, and then this little piece of ephemera says handmade. This picture is of some embroidery that I just finished, although I don't end up sticking it on this page. And that is actually a picture of the decal that I have. It's just a random picture, but it kind of tells the story of what I'm doing. So I end up pulling that little piece of ephemera up and sticking the photo over that spot and just kind of rearranging those things. Alright, so here I go flipping it around like 1,000 times trying to figure out how I want it to sit in the book and what I want the top page to be. I end up tucking that into the envelope for now. I do end up going back to it later and putting it on a project life card. Those other papers I stuck in there are just copies of the vintage linen printables that I have available in my shop right now, and I just kind of wanted to document that. So this business card is my new business card, and I've like tried to figure out where I wanted to put this on this page, and it takes me forever to figure it out. So this is just some wide washi tape that I put at the bottom of the page just to decorate, and then I'm going to commit to this spot for the embroidery picture. And then I put a little bit more washi tape over the top of that just to decorate it, and then I want to put a label on there as well. And then back to the business card. I have no idea where I want to put it, and I try several different options. I end up sticking it over the top of this page with some washi tape, which my camera cut out, but I take it off later. So just decorating with a little bit of washi tape. I love this washi tape, it's so pretty. And then I have a couple other little bits of ephemera that I wanted to decorate with. And then these stickers are from Sticky Club, and so you don't have to subscribe to Sticky Club. You can actually just go in and buy some of their sticker packs if you want. And you can also get like previous sticker packs that were sent out in the subscription box. So these stickers I just bought on the website, and I think they're so cute. I just put a couple stickers around the page. This book is a Maggie Holmes sticker book collection, and I really love the stickers in this book, but I don't end up using many of them. So there I go, taking that business card off of the top of the page, and I'm going to put it on the other page in a minute. So these are little label pieces that I pulled out of a paper pack, and I just cut around the edge of that one, and I'm going to stick that up at the top. You know how much I love labels. And a little sticker, I think that's the only sticker I got out of the Maggie Holmes sticker book. So again, here I go, fiddling with the business card and where I want to put it. I don't know why it was so complicated for me. I end up just sticking it down at the bottom so that I can flip it open and closed. And I just stick that on with some washi tape for now. The washi tape wasn't as sticky as I had hoped, so I end up putting some staples in the bottom of that later. So yeah, that's the finished spread. On to the next page. On this page, I wanted to do a little bit of documenting about my cabin fever and about having to homeschool my son and my oldest daughter, which she can pretty much do her schoolwork herself, but my son is in first grade and he does not know how to type. So it has been an adventure, to say the least, and I am not a teacher. I lose my patience way too fast. I never want to be a teacher, but it's been quite a learning experience, to say the least. So I have like a ton of little bits of ephemera in here. This is like a die cut from a scrapbooking set that I got from my mom. She had a lot of scrapbooking supplies that she didn't need, so I said I would try to figure out how to use them. And this black tag is actually a chalkboard tag, which obviously is school related, I guess. And then I have a little addition flashcard that is appropriate for this page for sure. So I just go ahead and stick some stuff around just to break in the page. I had a little note that my son's teacher sent to him in the mail, so I wanted to put that in there so that he didn't tear it up and destroy it. So I just stick that down as well. These are weeds, and I'm aware that they're weeds, but my son picked them for me, and he rarely picks me flowers, so I thought it was really cute, and I wanted to laminate them and stick them in my journal. So I just stick those on the side with some washi tape so you can flip it in and out and see both sides of the flower. And then I do the same thing with this one. I end up sticking it on the front page, and I do some journaling underneath that later. This is a book page that I got out of one of the books that's been ripped up and lying around in my house. And I thought it was appropriate because it has a little girl shoving her brother into a box that says Danger Time Machine. My kids like to fight and argue and bicker and whine all day long at each other. These two vintage linens are printables from my shop as well. I think they're from two different paper packs. But I wanted to layer them onto this page and do some journaling over them later. And then I just wanted to leave that top space open for journaling, and I end up putting a little label sticker on top of there as well, and that is it. Oh no, there's a sticker that I put on there that I found on the floor, and it is of a little bumblebee, and that is the finished spread. So this page is about some things that I have purchased in the past month. This is a piece that I made from my new Cricut machine, which I'm super excited about. I have a lot of plans for the Cricut machine in the future, as long as I can get to them. So I try to glue this paper doily down and make a pocket out of it, but I obviously didn't think about the holes in the paper doily. I'm not sure what was going on there. So I did end up getting all that glue on there and making a little pocket out of it that I could hold this card that I created on the Cricut machine as well. And then this is a piece of packaging that I thought was beautiful, and I put a couple of other little things from shops that I have bought things from in the past month. This is not like super aesthetically pleasing, but it's a good way to just record the memory. Like, it's stuck down and it's done, and it's something I can look back on later. So the little girl in the bottom corner is a printable from Molly's Mantle Etsy shop, and I just love this little girl. She has like little packages in her hand, and I felt like that was appropriate for this page. So I definitely wanted to include her because it's just brought me joy getting new supplies and having new things to work with. It kind of brings out the creative process in me again. So I stuck her down there, and then these other little pieces I just layered on top. Like, literally the easiest page ever. And I end up just doing some journaling over the top of that packaging with a Sharpie. That's it. And that's the finished spread. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.